Ukrainian forces battled Russian invaders on three sides on Thursday after Moscow mounted an assault by land, sea and air in the biggest attack on a European state since World War II, prompting tens of thousands of people to flee their homes. After Russian President Vladimir Putin declared war in a pre-dawn televised address, explosions and gunfire were heard throughout the morning in Kiev, a city of 3 million people. "This is a premeditated attack," U.S. President Joe Biden told reporters at the White House as he unveiled harsh new sanctions coordinated with allies. "Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences." By nightfall, a picture was emerging of fierce fighting across multiple fronts. An advisor to the Ukrainian presidential office said Russian forces had captured the Chernobyl former nuclear power plant, just 90 kilometers 60 miles north of the capital, and Hostomel airport in the Kiev region, where paratroopers had earlier been landed. Heavy exchanges of fire were also taking place in the regions of Sumy and Kharkiv in the northeast and Kherson and Odessa, home to a populous city and Ukraine's most important seaport, in the south. The highway heading west out of Kiev was choked with traffic across 5 lanes as residents fled, fearful of bombardments while stuck in their cars. The UN Refugee Agency said an estimated 100,000 Ukrainians had fled their homes and that several thousand crossed into neighboring countries, mainly Romania and Moldova. The day had begun with missiles raining down on Ukrainian targets and authorities reporting columns of troops pouring across the borders from Russia and Belarus to the north and east, and landing on the southern coasts from the Black Sea and Azov Sea. The assault brought a calamitous end to weeks of fruitless diplomatic efforts by Western leaders to avert war. President Volodymyr Zelensky called on Ukrainians to defend their country and said arms would be given to anyone prepared to fight. "What we have heard today are not just missile blasts, fighting and the rumble of aircraft. This is the sound of a new Iron Curtain, which has come down and is closing Russia off from the civilized world," Zelensky said. In his address, Putin said he had ordered a special military operation to protect people, including Russian citizens, subjected to genocide in Ukraine, an accusation the West calls baseless propaganda.